Budden, cause he be on a nigga dick.
What's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 10/17 yesterday, but
Gucci Man's A&R skills.
Yo, what happened?
I think we're still giving out opportunities to people
Let's get
who
started,
have no
boys.
opportunity. You know what I'm
These
saying?
days,
Like,
being a podcaster is really difficult. You can be sure that there will be consequences for everything you say about any individual, artist, or label. Now, that was only 12 hours ago that I was praising Gucci for being straight and narrow. Please make sure you all go view the video from last night if you haven't already.
Still giving out
However, Gucci dropped a book today. In addition, he released an album to accompany it. He is narrating stories about his life and the street life in what are known as episodes. I suppose Gucci still harbored some animosity towards Joe Budden from 2 years prior, so much so that he slammed him on the album's record. I won't lie to you people anymore. I was definitely unprepared for this one. Anyone who knows me is aware that I love Gucci, so it goes without saying that I had to listen to this album today. In addition, this is a 2-disc album, which is not something we see very often these days. Now, Gucci has a song called Real on disc 1. I don't with Joe, he says, calling out Joe Budden. He's too much of a dick. This is what he stated.
And in the rich, and I don't fuck with Joe Budden, cause he be on a nigga dick. Jacob watch $1 million, that's what's on my wrist. How I dropped the whole label, but he's still rich.
Now,
I couldn't believe he was truly referring to Joe Budden, so I had to play this song again a few times. Generally speaking, Joe doesn't discuss Gucci much on his program. To his credit, Gucci has also kept to himself and remained out of the way. The man seldom ever posts anything on social media. When Gucci dropped everyone on his label, that was the last time we heard from him.
what's up, y'all? Listen, I wanted to make this announcement on 10/17 yesterday, but I just seen like my statement, my P&L with all my artists. You know, it's almost like a whole bunch of shake-up and it's a whole shit show in the industry right now. But when I look at my P&L and me being a businessman, I think that I'm gonna have to release almost all my artists except for Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano. This is a decision I didn't want to make. I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? I could keep all of them under the contract. But I said, hey, fuck it. Let's just make the unselfish decision and, let them take their talents elsewhere.
And I couldn't believe he was truly referring to Joe Budden, so I had to play this song again a few times. Generally speaking, Joe doesn't discuss Gucci much on his program. To his credit, Gucci has also kept to himself and remained out of the way. The man seldom ever posts anything on social media. When Gucci dropped everyone on his label, that was the last time we heard from him.
Gucci Man's A&R skills.
Yo, what happened?
One of his artists arrested, first-degree murder.
Oh, shit.
He did a lot of time in jail. He just signing all niggas that's criminals. That's his thing. He want to give niggas a second opportunity because he went to jail, lost weight, came back a different man.
I know, but why won't somebody say something about it now?
You're doing it.
No, it's always me that does it. But
his A&R skills, from what I heard, this is Ice's bag, wheelhouse more than mine. But based from what I've heard, his A&R skills
A1
has basically put Atlanta on top.
100%.
They said his family tree is hip hop at this point. So he doing something right with his A&R skills. And
it just so happens that sometimes, like you say, you could take
so
a
y'all
nigga out
want
the
to avoid
street.
the real conversation.
No, but some niggas have 1 foot in the street, 1 foot out all the time in hip hop.
Here go the tippy toes.
Yeah.
How we tippy toeing? Yo, he tied in.
We give him that, but he's signing criminals.
Stop it, y'all. Y'all sound nuts.
Who didn't?
Y'all sound nuts.
What label didn't sign criminals?
Bunch of labels didn't sign.
Yeah, exactly.
Criminals.
I'm listening.
Who was a criminal on Ruckus?
I don't know them niggas' backstory, but who made money on Ruckus?
I was just getting ready to say. Also, let's talk about the nature of the game. Who's making money? Who's making money?
Where's Ruckus?
Are you talking about today?
Yes.
Ruckus is not here
It doesn't
today.
exist.
Okay. Guess what? Gucci label is.
Ta-da. And the people that Gucci put on and the people that
Are
he
running
fostered
this shit.
are running hip hop.
There's probably some criminals at
Y'all
Ruckus
sound
too.
nuts
Not for
to me.
nothing.
How do we sound nuts?
Y'all sound nuts. to
Yo,
me.
why we gotta
Come on, let's
sound
have a
nuts? Why we
conversation. I
can't
would
just
like to
have a
hear this.
conversation?
You brought it up. Let's have a conversation.
Do we give respect to Deb though for looking out for Gucci at all? Like, do we?
Yeah.
Okay, just making
Absolutely.
sure. We put it, it goes back to Queens.
Of course.
Okay, we see what you did.
Who people are signing, how people are signing them, and why people are signing them needs to be under thorough examination from, I think, all parties involved in the music business.
Why?
The same way that in sports, let me talk slow so I can figure this out in my cluttered brain. The same way in sports, last decade when injuries started happening at a rate that they had never seen before, and studies and new science showed that the game was affecting players' bodies differently, so they started coming up with all these new theories like shorten the season, or let's make the playoffs small, just whatever.
Better helmets,
whatever they was doing. Mm-hmm. The same thing has happened in rap in the last decade, where we have never seen this many people die.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay.
We have never seen this many shootings, stabbings,
arrests,
click beef, arrests, RICOs. I have never seen it in hip hop.
Sure. Quite a couple.
That conversation runs concurrent, well, I'm about to say, with, for me and the rest of the musicians, the death of the A&R,
musicianship,
the death of musicianship. Like, those are together for me. So when I say Gucci Mane's scouting needs to be under examination, it's because this is now, 8, 9, 10, I don't know, but a whole roster that is just suffering from the different strokes curse. And I don't think it's coincidence anymore. So I don't think it should matter, back to the Skip argument.
I don't think
it should matter that I don't think communism should come before that. It don't matter that one of them made a good song and now it done sold however many millions and done made however many millions. If, back to the Beach Point, if niggas don't have the information, if niggas don't really know how to move in this new space, like, life expectancy for rappers is short already, yo. For me, I'm talking about for me as a rapper, it's scary as shit out there right now. It's scary.
Mm-hmm. For quite a few reasons.
So what I'm saying is, but let's not quite a few reasons. I'm focusing.
Cool.
I'm zeroing in on one reason. Because what happens is, and we've had this talk a bunch, these niggas, I'm not tippy-toeing around this in 2023. These niggas are stupid. We're going to talk about TK right after this. These niggas sign niggas. They get their money, they take their money, they do something else with it. Now we went and bought a bunch of guns, we went and bought tanks. Now we have reasons to be in every city around the globe. We got reasons to move around with 80 and 90 people, SWAT protection. There's a reason that this shit is going on, and it ain't so music-based, but it's all in the music business, and only...
Then it dawned on me. At that moment, something clicked. 2 years ago, after Joe Budden criticized Gucci Mane for essentially signing short-lived street musicians, these two men started arguing. Big Scar, one of his painters, had recently died. Peace be with you. Joe also had a really intriguing hot take, which Gucci did not find flattering. Now, Gucci did reply to Joe at the time. "I think it's unfair for him to say," he remarked. "I suppose he has a right to his viewpoint. Who else, in my opinion, will give him a chance? I'm not attempting to sign these unhelpful folks. The guys that no one wants to sign are the ones I'm signing. The men who would avoid you if you had a criminal past. I'm giving those guys a chance." Gucci eventually wanted to put it on wax, I suppose, 2 years later. And I suppose it's clear to you all why Gucci is still angry with Joe. Particularly when you sign all these street artists with poor motives, individuals who share your background. It is irrelevant to me what these guys do in their free time or what habits they have. As the CEO of the label, it is my responsibility to offer these guys record deals, and particularly when you can readily call out other CEOs of larger record labels. Gucci is now on a media run. He is conducting interviews. He is advertising his book. Therefore, it would have been awesome for him and Joe to have this discussion over a podcast. It would have benefited both parties greatly, in my opinion. However, as Gucci stated on tape, I don't with Joe Budden. Please leave a remark below. What are your thoughts after listening to the entire album? How do you people feel about Gucci making this jab at Joe? Given that this occurred 2 years ago, is it cloud chasing? Or is it fair play because Gucci is a rapper? Please leave a remark below. similar to this video. Become a subscriber to my channel. Man, I'll see you all later.